Let's look at a lesson from Tili Kannada grade 6. The name of this lesson is Katta Bommu and it is written by Dr. Babu Krishnamurthy. Katta Bommu, this is a name of a person. His full name is Veerapandi Kattabomma and he was a freedom fighter who fought against the Britishers. So let's look about his story. Makkale Keli. So the author is telling, children, all of you listen. Kattabommu Andhra Davarante. It seems Kattabommu was, his place of origin is from Andhra Pradesh. Avana hesaru Gatti Bommu ante. So he was originally named as Gatti Bommu. Andere Balashali Yadavanu Yendartha. So Gatti Bommu means a person who is very strong. ಬಲಶಾಲಿಯಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆದು ನಿಂತ ಗಟ್ಟಿ ಬೊಮ್ಮನನ್ನು ಪಾಂಡ್ಯ ರಾಜ ಜಗವೀರ ದಳಪತಿಯನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ. So after this strong Gatti Bommu became an adult, Pandya Raja, the Pandya king Jagavira, he made him his army chief. ಮತ್ತು ಜಗವೀರನಿಗೆ ಸಾವು ಸಮೀಪಿಸಿದಾಗ ಬೊಮ್ಮುವನ್ನು ಬಳಿ ಕರೆದ. And when he was old and about to die, when the death was nearing him, he called Bommu to him. And Bommu, Nanu innu ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಾಲ ಬದುಕಲಾರೆ. So he tells Bommu that I'm not going to live for long. ಇನ್ನು ಈ ರಾಜ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ನೀನೇ ದಿಕ್ಕು. So you have to take the responsibility of this kingdom. ರಾಜ್ಯವನ್ನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನೋಡಿಕೋ. Take care of this kingdom. ಪ್ರಜೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸ್ವಂತ ಮಕ್ಕಳಂತೆ ಕಾಣು. And you consider all the citizens of this kingdom as your own children and take care of them. ಎಂದು ರಾಜ್ಯವನ್ನು ಒಪ್ಪಿಸಿ ಅವನು ಸತ್ತು ಹೋದ. So he gave the responsibility of the kingdom to Kattabommu and he died. ಬೊಮ್ಮು ಪಾಂಚಾಲಕುರುಚಿ ಎಂಬ ಊರನ್ನು ರಾಜಧಾನಿಯನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ. So now that the king gave the responsibility to the kingdom, gave the complete responsibility of the kingdom to Bommu, Bommu made a place called as Panchalakuruchi as his capital. Allondu balavada kote kattisida and he built a very strong fort there. Bahu janapriyanada and he became very popular there. 1790ರಲ್ಲಿ ಜನರು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಪಟ್ಟ ಕಟ್ಟಿದರು. So in 1790, the people of that kingdom, they did a coronation for him. ಇತ್ತ ದೇಶಾದ್ಯಂತ ಆಂಗ್ಲರ ಈಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಕಂಪನಿಯು ತನ್ನ ಬಲೆಯನ್ನು ಹರಡುತ್ತಿತ್ತು. And this was happening in Panchalakuruchi. But all over the country, the Britishers' East India Company was spreading its net. ಮೆಲ್ಲನೆ ಅನೇಕ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ತಮ್ಮ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯೊಳಗೆ ಹಾಕಿಕೊಂಡು ಆಂಗ್ಲರು ಅಲ್ಲಿನ ರಾಜರನ್ನು ಸಡೆಬಡಿದರು. So slowly, little by little, they started taking control of all the different kingdoms and they defeated the kings of those kingdoms. And once the king was defeated, they would take control of that kingdom. ಬೊಮ್ಮುವಿನ ಬಳಿ ಬಂದು ಆಂಗ್ಲ ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿ ಕಪ್ಪ ಕಾಣಿಕೆ ಕೊಡಲು ಕೇಳಿದ. ಬೊಮ್ಮು ಅವನನ್ನು ಧಿಕ್ಕರಿಸಿ ಹಿಂದ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ. So one of the British representative, he came to Bommu and asked him to pay tribute. Tribute means in the form of taxes or money. They had to pay, the Indian kings had to pay the Britishers. And Bommu refused and sent him back. ಇವನ ಗಂಡುಗಲಿತನವನ್ನು ಕಂಡು ಆಂಗ್ಲರಿಗೆ ನೆತ್ತಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಮೆಣಸು ಅರದಂತಾಯಿತು. So looking at his bravery, his courage and valor, all the Britishers, they felt like as though somebody grounded chili or pepper on their head. Dikku toradaitu and they did not know what to do. They didn't know further course of action. ಕೊನೆಗೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವಭಾವಕ್ಕೆ ತಕ್ಕಂತೆ ಮೋಸದಿಂದ ಇವನನ್ನು ಬಂಧಿಸಲು ನಿರ್ಧರಿಸಿದರು. And just according to the Britishers' nature, they were always very cunning, right? If the things, if they didn't get what they wanted, then they will go on to the cunning means or cheating means. So finally, just like their nature, through deceit, they wanted to detain or arrest him. ಈ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಆಂಗ್ಲರು ಜಾಕ್ಸನ್ ಎಂಬುವವನನ್ನು ನೇಮಿಸಿದರು. ಸೊ ದೇ ಅಸೈನ್ಡ್ ಅ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಬೈ ನೇಮ್ ಜಾಕ್ಸನ್ ಟು ಡೂ ದಿಸ್ ಜಾಬ್. ಬೊಮ್ಮುವಿಗೆ ಜಾಕ್ಸನ್ ಒಂದು ಪತ್ರ ಬರೆದು ಬಹಳ ಗಹನವಾದ ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು ಚರ್ಚಿಸಲು ಬರಬೇಕೆಂದು ತನ್ನನ್ನು ಕಾಣಬೇಕೆಂದು ತಿಳಿಸಿದ. So Jackson wrote a letter to Bommu saying that there is a very difficult topic which he needs to be discussed, and he asked Bommu to come and meet him. ಒಬ್ಬನೇ ಬರಬೇಕೆಂದು ತಿಳಿಸಿದ. And he also told him that he has to come alone. Okay, so I'll just quickly explain till now what happened. So Bommu, he is originally from Andhra Pradesh. His original name was Gatti Bommu, which means a very strong person. So the Pandya Raja Jagaveera made him his army chief. And when during his last days, when death was approaching him, he realized that he will not live for any much longer. So he calls Bommu and tells him that Bommu has to take the responsibility of the kingdom, and he has to take treat all the citizens as his own children and take care of them, and he dies. So Bommu makes Panchalakuruchi as its capital. He builds a very strong fort there. He becomes very popular among the people, and in 1790 they coronate him and make him their king. And by then the British East India Company had spread its net, and it was capturing a lot of kingdoms in India. They would go and defeat the king of that kingdom, and then they would capture that kingdom and take the kingdom under their control. So one of the British representative also came to Bommu and asked him to pay a tribute or taxes or money to the Britishers, for which Bommu refused and sent him back. So he was the only king who was like so brave and courageous to stand up against the Britishers and say that he will not pay them their taxes. So this hurt the ego of the Britishers. It felt like as though chilli was ground on their head. So, and you know that Britishers' nature is, if they don't achieve what they want, they will find different means, cunning means. So through deceit, they wanted to detain or arrest him. They decided to do that. So for that, they assigned a person by name Jackson to do this job. So Jackson writes a letter to Bommu and says that he has a difficult situation or a difficult topic to discuss with him, and he asks Bommu to come and meet him, and also tells him to come and meet him alone. Bommu ಬಹು ಶಾಂತ ಸ್ವಭಾವದವನು, ತಾಳ್ಮೆಯುಳ್ಳವ. ಅವನು ಹೋಗೋಣವೆಂದುಕೊಂಡ. And Bommu is a very calm and a very patient person, so he decides, okay, let me go and meet Jackson. ಆದರೆ ತಮ್ಮನಾದ ಕುಮಾರಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅಣ್ಣನನ್ನು ಎಚ್ಚರಿಸಿದ. ಬಟ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಯಂಗರ್ ಬ್ರದರ್ ವಾರ್ನ್ಸ್ ಹಿಮ್. ಆಂಗ್ಲರು ಕುಟಿಲರು, ಅವರ ಜೊತೆ ವ್ಯವಹರಿಸುವಾಗ ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಕಣ್ಣಾಗಿರಬೇಕೆಂದು ಹೇಳಿದ. ಸೊ he says these Britishers are very cunning. So when you are dealing with them, you have to be very, very careful. You have to watch out for every single thing when you are dealing with them. ಅಣ್ಣನನ್ನು ತಾನು ಹಿಂಬಾಲಿಸಿದ. So he decided to follow his brother when his brother went to meet Jackson. ಜಾಕ್ಸನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕಾಣಲು ಬೊಮ್ಮು ಹೋಗಬೇಕೆಂದಿದ್ದ ಸ್ಥಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಕ್ಸನ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. So the place they had decided to meet Jackson and Bommu. So Bommu reaches that place and finds that Jackson is not there at that place. 3-4 ಕಡೆ ಅಲೆಸಿ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಆತ ಬೊಮ್ಮುವನ್ನು ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದ. So Bommu had to roam around to 3-4 different places before he found Jackson and met him. ಬೊಮ್ಮು ಏಕಾಏಕಿಯಾಗಿ ಶತ್ರುಪಾಳೆಯವನ್ನು ಪ್ರವೇಶಿಸಿದ. So ಏಕಾಏಕಿ means alone, single. He was just a single person who entered the territory of the enemies. ತಮ್ಮನಿಗೆ ಅಪಾಯದ ಅರಿವಾಯಿತು. And his younger brother understood that there is a danger for his brother. ಅವನು ಒಂದು ಗುಪ್ತ ಸ್ಥಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಿತುಕೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ವೀಕ್ಷಿಸಲಾರಂಭಿಸಿದ. So he hid in a secret place and he witnessed everything that was happening around with his brother. ಅತ್ತ ಬೊಮ್ಮು ಜಾಕ್ಸನರ ಭೇಟಿಯಾಯಿತು. ಜಾಕ್ಸನ್ ಬೊಮ್ಮುವಿಗೆ ಕಪ್ಪ ಕೊಡು ಎಂದು ಬೊಮ್ಮುವಿನ ಕಪ್ಪ ಕೊಡು ಎಂದ. ಬೊಮ್ಮುವಿನ ರಕ್ತ ಕೊತ ಕೊತ ಕುದಿಯಿತು, ಮೈ ಧಗಧಗ ಉರಿಯಿತು. So when they met, Jackson again asked him to pay the taxes. And this time Bommu got very angry. His blood started boiling and his body was burning out of anger. ಸನ್ನಿವೇಶ ಎಂತಹದು, but look at the situation. ಸುತ್ತಲೂ ಶತ್ರು ಹಿಡಿದು ಹಸಿದ ತೋಳಗಳಂತೆ ಕಾದು ನಿಂತಿರುವ ಶಸ್ತ್ರ ಹಿಡಿದು ಸುತ್ತಲೂ ಶಸ್ತ್ರ ಹಿಡಿದು ಹಸಿದ ತೋಳಗಳಂತೆ ಕಾದು ನಿಂತಿದ್ದವರು ಶತ್ರುಗಳು. So he was, look at the situation, he was there all alone and all around him, surrounding him were the enemies who looked like hungry wolves waiting to eat him. ಬಳಿ ತನ್ನವರು ಎಂಬವರಿಲ್ಲ, and he did not have anybody with him. ಅಂಗರಕ್ಷಕರಿಲ್ಲ, he did not even have his own bodyguards. ಆದರೆ ಸಿಂಹ ಒಂಟಿಯಾದರೇನು, ಸಿಂಹವೇ. But what if a lion is alone? A lion is a lion, right? A lion can face any kind of danger or situation. ಗಂಡುಗಲಿ ಬೊಮ್ಮು ರಪ್ಪನೆ ಉತ್ತರವನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಪಳಿಸಿದ. And this brave Bommu, he was so angry, right? He immediately roared and he said, ತೆರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕೆ ನಿನಗೆ, ನೀನಾರು ಸಹಸ್ರಾರು ಮೈಲಿಂದ ಪುಡಿಗಾಸು ವ್ಯಾಪಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದ ಪರಕೀಯ ನೀನು, ನಿನಗೆ ತೆರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕೆ? ಛೀ ಕುನ್ನಿ, ನೆನಪಿಡಲಿ, ನಿನ್ನ ಆಟ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯಿತು. So he got so angry and he roared out of anger. And he said, do you need taxes? Who are you? You are just a trader, a foreigner who came to do trade from so many miles away. And you are asking me for tax. Just remember, your game, this kind of game is not going to happen with me. Idu nanna pavitra taayi naadu. This is my holy motherland. Ee nela nannadu. This land is mine. ಇಲ್ಲಿಯ ಅಂಗುಲವೂ ನನ್ನದು, and every inch is mine. ಕಣಕಣವೂ ನನ್ನದು, and each and every particle is mine. ಅದರ ರಕ್ಷಕ ನಾನು. I am the protector of all this. ನೀನು ಪರದೇಶಿ, you are a foreigner. ನನ್ನ ಭೂಮಿಯಿಂದ ನೀನು ಈಗಲೇ ತೊಲಗಿ ಹೋಗು ಎಂದು ಅಬ್ಬರಿಸಿದ. So he said, from my land, you leave immediately from my land. ಜಾಕ್ಸನನಿಗೆ ಕೈಕಾಲು ಥರಥರ ನಡಗಿತು. ಜಾಕ್ಸನ್ started to shiver and tremble. ಬೊಮ್ಮುವನ್ನು ಹಿಡಿದು ಬಂಧಿಸುವಂತೆ ತನ್ನ ಸೈನಿಕರಿಗೆ ಆಜ್ಞೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟ. So he ordered his soldiers to go and arrest ಬೊಮ್ಮು. 100 ಸೈನಿಕರು ಅವನೊಬ್ಬನ ಮೇಲೆ ಮುಗ್ಗಿಬಿದ್ದರು. So hundreds of soldiers, they pounced on him. ಆಹಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಕಲಿತನವೆಂದರೆ ಇದು, ಪರಾಕ್ರಮವೆಂದರೆ ಇದು. So now the author is telling us, this is called as bravery. This is called as heroism. ಬೊಮ್ಮು ಮಿಂಚಿನ ವೇಗದಲ್ಲಿ ತನ್ನ ಹೊರೆಯಿಂದ ಖಡ್ಗವನ್ನು ಹೊರಸೆಳೆದಿದ್ದಾನೆ. So in lightning speed, Bommu pulls out his sword from his sheath and ಶತ್ರು ಸೈನಿಕರ ಮೇಲೆ ಖಡ್ಗ ಗಲುಗಿನ ಪಟುಗಳನ್ನು ಬೀಸಲಾರಂಭಿಸಿದ್ದಾನೆ. And he started to repeatedly swing his sword, the tip of his sword. ಒಂದೊಂದು ಏಟಿಗೂ ಶತ್ರುಗಳು ತತ್ತರಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. And for every blow he gives with his sword, the enemies are trembling. ಕ್ಲಾರ್ಕ್ ಎಂಬ ಸೈನ್ಯಾಧಿಕಾರಿ ರಕ್ತ ಕಾರಿಕೊಂಡು ಸತ್ತು ಬಿದ್ದ. And the chieftain, army chieftain, who was called as Clark, he fell down. His body was full of blood. ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲೇ ಅದೋ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಣ್ಣನ ರಕ್ಷಣೆಗೆ ಸೋದರ. And by then, remember, his younger brother was hiding and watching him. He also comes to help him. ಮರೆಯಿಂದ ಹೊರಬಂದು ಅಣ್ಣನ ಸುತ್ತ ಓಡಾಡುತ್ತಾ ಖಡ್ಗವನ್ನು ಬೀಸುತ್ತಾ ಶತ್ರುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೆಡವುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾನೆ. So he also is very strong and brave. he comes right in front of his brother and he starts swinging his sword and he starts killing and fighting all the enemies there. ಅಣ್ಣ ತಮ್ಮಂದಿರಿಬ್ಬರು ಶತ್ರು ವ್ಯೂಹವನ್ನು ಭೇದಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಹೊರಬಂದರು. So the brother, the duo, the elder and the younger brother, they break the formation of the enemies and they come out. ಕಾದು ನಿಂತಿದ್ದ ಅವರ ಸೈನ್ಯ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂತು. And whatever their army, their soldiers who are waiting in the hidden, they all come. ಆಂಗ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಇವರಿಗೂ ಹೋರಾಟ ನಡೆಯಿತು. And so there was a fierce battle between the Britishers and the army of Bommu. ಅಣ್ಣ ತಮ್ಮಂದಿರಿಬ್ಬರು ರೋಮಾಂಚಕಾರಿಯಾಗಿ ಪಾರಾಗಿ ಬಂದರು. So in a very thrilling way, both the brothers escaped and they came back. So I'll just quickly explain this incident till now. So the Britishers have named a person Jackson who to cheat and catch Bommu. Okay, they wanted to arrest Bommu through cheating. So they named a person, they assigned a person named Jackson. Jackson writes a letter to Bommu and tells him to come and meet him alone. And Bommu actually was readily going to meet him when his brother Kumaraswamy warns him, and his brother follows him and goes behind him. And he hides and watches what is happening. And Bommu does not find Jackson at the place where they had decided to meet. He goes around like four or five different places. He goes around and finally he meets with Jackson, and Jackson asks him to pay the tax. When Jackson says this, Bommu gets very angry. His blood starts boiling and his body is burning in anger. And he roars and tells Jackson that why should I pay taxes? Who are you? You are just a trader, a foreigner who has come here for trade. And now you are asking me to pay taxes. I will make sure that your game doesn't happen here. And he says, this is my holy land. Every inch of this land is mine. Every particle in this land is mine. I am the protector of this. You are just a foreigner. Leave my country immediately. He roars out of anger. And when he tells this, Jackson gets very scared and he starts trembling and shivering, and he orders his soldiers to arrest Bommu because he thinks Bommu is there alone. But Bommu, he was very brave and he was ready to fight. So hundreds of the British soldiers pounced on him, but he was so brave. And in lightning speed, he pulled out his sword from his sheath and he starts swinging his sword, and for every blow, he started killing his enemies. And everybody were trembling, looking at his bravery. And Clark, there was a chieftain, army chieftain, British army chieftain, Clark, who died fighting with him. And by then, his younger brother, who is watching him from a place hidden, he also comes and he starts fighting. Then they both, the elder brother and the younger brother, they break through the army, the British army, and they come out and they order their soldiers to fight against the Britishers. So there was a fierce battle between the Britishers and Bommu's soldiers, and in a very thrilling way, the brothers escape and they come. ಈ ಘಟನೆಯ ನಂತರ ಜಾಕ್ಸನ್ ಹೊರಟು ಹೋಗಿ ಲೂಷಿಂಗ್ಟನ್ ಎಂಬುವನು ಬಂದ. So after this incident, instead of Jackson was he went away and Lushington came back. ಅವನು ಕಪ್ಪ ಕೇಳಲು ಬಂದ. He also came to Bommu asking him to pay taxes. ಆಗ ಬೊಮ್ಮು, ಹಿಂದಿನ ಸಲ ನೀವು ನನ್ನ ಪಲ್ಲಕ್ಕಿಯನ್ನು ಅಪಹರಿಸಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ಮೊದಲು ಅದನ್ನು ಹಿಂತಿರುಗಿಸಿ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಪ್ಪ ಕೊಡುವ ಮಾತು ಅನಂತರ ಎಂದು ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಟ್ಟ. So when Lushington went to ask him for taxes, Bommu says that you have stolen or kidnapped my palanquin. First you return that, then let us discuss about the taxes. ಬೊಮ್ಮುವಿನ ಈ ಉತ್ತರದಿಂದ ಲೂಷಿಂಗ್ಟನ್ನ ಮೈ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಾದ ಸಲಾಕೆಯಿಂದ ಬರ್ರೆ ಎಳೆದಂತಾಯಿತು. And this hurt Lushington. He felt like somebody had hit him with a burning metal rod. ಪಾಂಚಾಲ ಕುರ್ಚಿಯನ್ನು ನೆಲಸಮಾನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಬೊಮ್ಮವನ್ನು ತೀರಿಸಬೇಕು ಎಂದು ಲೂಷಿಂಗ್ಟನ್ ಆಕ್ರಮಣದ ಸಿದ್ಧತೆ ನಡೆಸಿದ. ಯುದ್ಧದ ಕಹಳೆ ಮೊಳಗಿಸಿದ. So Lushington got very angry and he wanted to destroy Panchala Kuruchi and he wanted to finish Bommu, and he decided to attack the kingdom, and they started the war. So he sounded the trumpet of the war. So I will stop here. This lesson is slightly long. I will do part 2. The next part we will complete the lesson in part 2.